So, however, this intense fiery energy is hitting you this spring, um, I just want to normalize that the nervous system is going to be touched by the energetics of what's around and by people's responses to the energetics that are around. Last week, I was like in this great fired up place. And I came in with all of this focused energy, inspiring energy, and someone got so triggered by it that the pain body that came back at me, which was a reflection of fire, but fire that wasn't centered in the heart. And it gave me that awareness of like, there could be either expression of fire, right? And when all of the fire of spring, that solar pitta energy starts to come back on board, if we're clear and aligned and we do our practices, we're going to be able to focus that energy toward our goals, toward what we're inspired by. And if we're out of alignment or if we hit a pain body, if we're not aligned with ourselves, it can go in a completely different direction. And it's whether we've really connected within or not. And so even though I was aligned and I was inspired fire, the direction of my fire really had the opposite effect when it landed on someone who wasn't really in the best place. And that's really what's here for us right now is to be responsible with our fire and where we're pointing it even. So this is for the pittas, and there's a lot of non-pittas in the room as well, but it really can go either way. Fire is fire. Yeah. So either way, we have to ground fire, whether we have a lot of fire, and that's what happened that day. I had a lot of fire and it was just coming up and coming out, but I needed to have grounded my fire and really anchored it in so that I was sensing in to each person soul to soul before the fire came out. And if I had done that, I would have been able to gauge through my body game of hot and cold of like where can this person connect with fire? Um, and it's a good lesson and it's a good awareness for all of us because just because we're lit up doesn't mean that everyone around us is going to be lit up in the same positive way. So let's ground our fire today. Let's feel it. Let's not put it out. Let's not snuff it, but let's ground it so that we're always connected. So the will chakra can always filter through the heart before it comes out through expression in the throat chakra. Our truths originate in the will chakra. So often people think that the throat chakra is where the truth is. The throat chakra is where the truth gets expressed. But without will chakra, without will, we don't have clarity. We don't know our desires. We can't set direction. The will is absolutely critical. So instead of tempering it or like shutting it down, we want to bring it up, but we want to make sure it's brought through a really open, grounded heart so that when it comes out, the truth, satya, is really balanced with ahimsa, compassion. Okay, so coming into our breath, we're going to be working with the will chakra today. So hands just underneath the diaphragm or on the diaphragm at your upper belly. Just place your hand on your upper belly and see if you can bring your breath into that upper belly. Let the upper belly expand. And if you feel your shoulders are rising with that, that might mean that you're not able to yet breathe into the solar plexus. You're still kind of suctioning your breath rather than really deepening it. So just slow, normal breaths into the upper belly. Good. 2 more breaths like that. And with a slow exhale through the mouth, we're calming the nervous system. Good, another breath. This time, exhale down the spine and tailbone through the legs into the earth. Again, just breathing into the upper belly. Exhaling down the spine, tailbone, legs, and feet to the core of the earth. Breathe in from the core of the earth, through the legs and feet, tailbone, and up the spine. And then exhale back down into the Gaia, into the earth. Breathing it up, taking that energy from the earth all the way up the spine now, breathing it up. Retaining the breath at the third eye, exhale and push that energy up the top of the head, straight up to source. Breathing from the core of the earth, up the spine, to the third eye, and exhale straight up to source energy, straight to the divine. We're just going to continue like that, breathing from the core of the earth up the spine. Retaining at the third eye at the center of the head, exhale straight up to source. Now, if you will, breathe in from source through the crown, pulling the particles of light down into the third eye. And then exhale down into your body, grounding that light into every cell. And allowing the energy to move straight down into the core of the earth. Breathing again from above, breathing into the third eye. Exhaling down the spine and into every cell of the body. Continue on your own for just a couple of breaths here, until you feel that your inhale is pulling from both above and below into the heart. Breathing in. As you exhale, let the light push into every cell, letting the divine light move into the parts of your body that need healing or prana. Just working on your physical layer of the body for now, your nervous system, your organs, your body systems. Inhaling from above and below. Exhaling into your body. Now, if you will, allow your exhale to push into your energetic channels, the nadis, the meridians in your body, as you breathe in from above and below into the heart. Exhale and send that light into your energy body, the chakras, the meridians, the nadis. Sending it further into the space around you, your energy field. Feeling that protective bubble as you breathe above, below, into the heart. Let the exhale expand you into the space around you. On the next breath, as you breathe from above and below, sending the energy, the divine light into your mental and emotional layers of your body. Whatever has been taking up space in your mind, triggered emotions, just bathing the mind. Good. And when you're ready, we're going to go back to breathing the light up and down the spine to be able to go into a more transcendental state. Taking the mantra, so hum, hum, so. So starting again at the core of the earth, breathing in from the core of the earth up the spine, so. All the way to the third eye. Hum straight up to divine. Hum, breathing in from divine to the third eye. Exhale down the spine. Hum, so. Okay, so, hum, upward. Hum, so, downward. Inhaling up, so, to the third eye. Exhaling straight to divine. Hum. From the divine to the third eye. Hum. From the third eye to the core of the earth. So. So. From the core of the earth to the third eye. Hum to divine. Hum from divine to the third eye. So. Third eye to the core of the earth. So. Hum. Hum. So. So. Hum. Hum. hum, hum. So, so, hum, hum. So, on your own now, repeating the mantra within your mind, tracking your breath and the light on the spine. As you come back into your mind's eye, allow yourself to envision and feel the deepest joy in the simplicity of this sacred presence. Feel it radiate from your heart. As you begin to release the mantra, and as you anchor that in, just bring in the feeling of gratitude. You can point that gratitude to wherever you want, to yourself, to your soul, to source, to the earth. Just feel the depth of gratitude in what is. Sealing that, if you will, with your breath in this moment, anchoring it in by saying, and so it is, so it is done. So it is done. Namaste. Many blessings. Thank you for sitting in that field with me. It was incredibly grounding and lovely. And I'm sorry if the silence was too much. Was it too much? Too long? No. Good. We've been meditating together for a while now, so we've all built into it. Ah, thank you.